Oh boy, I think we're recording. All right, so it is Wednesday, hump day, the day before Thanksgiving. So it's technically, I guess you'd call that Thanksgiving Eve. And so I am going home tomorrow. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit because, I've been really excited. I've been planning this for, a couple months. It's going to be the first time that I go back to North Carolina since I moved down here to Hilton Head. So it's kind of a big deal. I moved here, I had to be on the island ready to work June 23rd. And so I went back home to move all my stuff, and then have been here officially in my little condo here since July 7th. And I have not gone back to North Carolina at all. So this will be my first trip back, and I'm really excited. And yesterday it kind of hit me. I'm also a little nervous. It's weird, So I just want to explore that a little bit. Kara asked me. She's like, "Why do you think you're afraid or nervous about it?" And I couldn't really answer that. I don't know. I think part of it is I've gotten used to being away now, and I miss all my friends, and I miss my family, and I've kind of gotten comfortable with that feeling, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Because I'm so excited to see everybody, but at the same time, I don't want to have to go through missing you again, all over again. And I will. Home changes. I'm trying to think of Hilton Head now as home, and it's been an adjustment. This was a big move for me. It got me out of my comfort zone, which I really needed to do that. It was time. I was way too comfortable. I was way stuck. I felt so stuck, and not that life wasn't good. It was fine, but it was just that. It was fine. And I wanted more, and I asked myself, do I really want to be doing this, what I'm doing right now, 5 years from now? And when I really got still and I thought about it, and the answer was no, and I knew it. And a lot of things that kind of led up to that point. A lot of events, a lot of life things, and it kind of just really hit me. I had been I've been purging my house, I knew it was time to go years ago. It was a few years, probably like 3 years ago. I knew it was time to go, but I didn't know where I was going to go, and I was afraid. Yeah, I was scared. I was comfortable there. I was safe. I lived in that house, that townhouse for 13 years. I bought it brand new in 2003. And I've been there ever since, except for a period of about 7 months where I had gone to open the Louisville, Kentucky Whole Foods market there. But it was still my house, and I came back, and that was 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and I haven't left since. And I got way too comfortable. I did different things. I had different jobs. I went back to school. I did all these things, and but through it all, I had that one place, and it was mine. It was mine. I bought it. I paid for it. Nobody helped me out with that. I did that all on my own, and I was proud of it. And I think that's part of why I'm afraid. Or not afraid, but nervous about going back, because that place isn't mine anymore. That place kept me safe. It was like my home base. It was my sanctuary. No matter what job I had, or what girlfriend, or what was going on in my life, that was home. That was my safe spot. And it's not there anymore. I mean, it's there, but it ain't mine. So it's going to feel kind of weird, going back and not going there. I'm going to my mom's, which is also home. So what is home? You know, this is home where I'm at right now. This is home. My mom's place is home. That townhouse was my home. You know, and so it's just all these mixed emotions of, you know, trying to figure out, why am I afraid? You know, I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards. I've come a long ways. You know, I've grown a lot, especially in the past few months. Being out of my comfort zone, it's forced me to grow in new ways and to rely on myself for more than I have in a long time, and make new friends and get outside of my comfort zone and not just isolate and come here. And, you know, which I still do. I do need a lot of alone time because, you know, working with the public, I have to be on like the whole time I'm there, and I'm just a people person anyway. I get a lot of energy from people, but, you know, I have to recharge. And so there is time where I really enjoy being alone, and I value that time. And part of the reason why I go do the sunrise and go to my church on the beach, that's part of it, you know. But the other part is just being alone and recharging. And sometimes I call it a hard reset, you know, where I'm just on the couch all day, me and my snacks and my Netflix, you know, and I'm just mindless. I just let my mind empty, you know. And a lot of you ask me why I'm so happy all the time. Well, I'm not happy all the time. I'm not. I feel so much, you know, and I hurt a lot, you know, but I'm a firm believer in, you choose your attitude. You know, you get to decide, or I get to decide every single day, every moment, you know, what my attitude is going to be, or what my reaction is going to be to a certain situation. And I'm really learning now how to express myself. That's always been a challenge for me. How to put words to these huge feelings that I have no idea what they all mean, or they make no sense. You know, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's nostalgia, or sometimes it's happiness, you know, and joy, and, you know, but I feel things to such an extreme, and I can't always put words to it. And so learning how to express myself, this is part of it. You know, doing this video is part of it. Writing, I do a lot of writing. You know, when I mix music, that's a huge release for me. It's a huge way to express myself creatively. Even taking pictures, you know, all that is like a creative expression of everything that's going on in here, which is a lot. So going home, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I'm thrilled. I'm scared. Not really scared, but just nervous. You know, what's it going to be like? What's it going to feel like? And, you know, are people going to be happy to see me? Yeah, I know you'll be happy to see me, just as I'm going to be so happy to see you. You know, but it's still kind of, it's just weird. And so I just want to call that out. You know, and thank you, Kara, for putting that in my face and really making me think about it, because, you know, I was really sad yesterday and afraid. I was like, what's going to happen when I go home? Well, the good things are I'm going to get to see a lot of you, which is awesome. I'm going to get to see my family, which is really going to be, it's going to be great. I'm going to recharge. You know, when I leave, yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt all over again, you know, but I have built some amazing friends here on the island, and I'm going to be real happy to get back and see them, you know, and be with this family here. And so I feel like I'm very fortunate in that sense that, man, I got people all over. What kind of a lucky girl am I? So I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I can't wait to see you. And if I act kind of nervous or shy, or, you know, dorkeen comes out, because I'm a dork. It's all right. I own it. I can rock it. If that comes out, you'll know why now. All right, y'all. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you, and I will see you next time.